Oh my god, y'all. Day 19. We got it wrong last time. I forgot. It had been so long since we were on this trail. I forgot what day we were on. But today is day 19. We are out here for the last and final stretch. Oh my god. Frankly, at this point, the only thing that's got me out here personally is will, stubbornness, and a desperate need for closure. All we have left to do is South Mountain Preserve and little bit road walk back to where we got picked up near, I think, Sprinkler World. I don't know. It's sort of like near the Gilbert-Chandler border. So we're gonna probably do that tomorrow morning because we didn't get out here today until noon. I was sick all day yesterday, or I'm really sick last night. I just ate for the first time in like 24 hours. Hopefully this will be all right. We're gonna walk up to Pima Canyon Trail. We didn't park in the park because their parking lot closes at 7 o'clock, and I'm not convinced that we'll be back to here by that time. So we parked on the road so that we wouldn't be locked in anywhere. We're not falling for that again. At any rate, let's go and see what's going on. South Mountain Preserve. This side of the road is nice. We were just in Guadalupe. There's good Mexican food there. But yeah, you can definitely tell the difference in terms of socioeconomic class and status. Pima Canyon Trailhead has, hopefully it says they have, toilets and water, because we're gonna top off our water. I'm taking 3 liters for this, even though it's about 16 and a half miles from the trailhead. I think we're maybe a mile away from the trailhead here at the end of the road. Well, let's get it on. I just want to do this and get it done. Go move on to something else. We came into town today and like the air is just disgusting. It's like brownish gray. I'm like, oh man, another day of breathing that. Whew. Next trail is going to be fun. I swear. All right. Well, that was quick and easy to the trailhead. They have bathrooms here, sink. There's no soap in the soap thing, and the slowest bottle filler I've ever seen, but there's water here, so that's cool. There's bins, shaded picnic areas. It's actually quite nice out here. And today, coolest day in the forecast for some time in the past and probably the rest of the summer. So it's a good day to be out here. Here we go. Wow. Well, this part comes complete with ruins. Who knew? That's bananas. This is crazy up in here. So South Mountain Preserve is like over 16,000 acres. Pretty amazing. It's one of the largest city-administered parks in the United States. It's fitting since this is one of the largest cities in the United States. No step on snack. But check that out. That's awesome. Very cool. Have to read up on this later. Alright, so we've been on the Pima Canyon Trail, which is like a super highway as trails go. It's like wide enough for a semi. Now, the National Trail is basically what we will be on all the way to the west end of the park, where I think it ends at something called Juan's Lookout. So far, it's been a nice, chill walk, sort of gentle uphill. Now we're going to do a little bit more climbing. And essentially, for the most part, I think in this park, we walk along more or less the ridge. So I think once we get up there, then it'll be more or less slight increases and decreases in gain, elevation, until we get to the far end of the park, and then it's a steeper downhill. We were going to do this coming east, but in order to make it easier for the logistics of driving around, we're doing it this way. Also, the wind is supposed to be from the west, so I figured if we had our umbrellas up, best to be walking into the wind so the umbrellas don't flip inside out and become entirely useless. As once again, as you see, there is virtually no cover, no shade anywhere in sight. looks like the National Trail. That's funny, here it says the South Mountain Park Trail, but that it's a national recreation trail. I did not realize that. I wondered, since it's called the National Trail on the map, but now I have the answer. Somebody left their foil trash in the tree. It's actually so far been pretty clean, it's nice. There, I think we are this way. Again, the trail's pretty well marked. And these Phoenix parks, they do a great job marking the trails and leaving posts with typically QR codes to let you know where you are in case you need to call for rescue for some reason. Alright, well, good little climb. Holy shit, I am weak as hell. All I've had to eat in the last 24 hours is the burrito we just ate right before we got on the trail. Had some prunes yesterday afternoon, so I'm definitely not in top form, but pretty great views from up here. Wow, this is impressive. This is looking to the north. Oh yeah, but yeah, look at that air down there. Ew. My definitely feeling it. Anyway, we're up at the top, I think, for a little minute. I think we've done the steepest part of the climb for now, so I'm gonna take a second and sit down and pound some gummy bears and see if some sugar doesn't get me going a little bit further faster. Well, it's really pretty up here on this trail. Tons of rocks. You know how I feel about rocks. I'm standing under one right now. It's the only shade. Oof. Thank goodness there's some breeze today. And it's a nice cool breeze too. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. All these cool rock caves everywhere, little stacks. Rocks all over the place. Oh my gosh. All kinds of place for us and the snakes to hide from the sun. That's a big cairn. I don't think we'll knock that one down. But you know, LNT people, LNT. I think that one was maybe like placed by the mothership. Look at that beauty. Look at all those blooms. If that, what I heard is true, that the drier it is, the more blooms they throw out. No question. Very dry year. Nice view. This is a really pretty park. It's windy out here, which is actually a good thing. It's a cool wind, so it's making this a little less impactful, so that's cool. But I like this. I'm glad we're doing it this way, going westbound through this park, because the climbing has been gradual. You get up to over 2,400 feet, I think. Around 1,000 or so. There's all these cool caves. Like, ooh, so many critters. Right, I just saw a little snake, but he got away before I was able to get my camera out. The guy was pretty speedy once he decided to get a move on. He was like laid out across the trail. Little tiny guy. So cute. Oh, there's cars parked up there. That's funny. Neat. Alright, so we're about 5.4 miles in. Oh my god, I feel like I walked down the road. We're at the Geronimo Trailhead, I believe. Got recycling bins. Nice. Trailheads are kiosks everywhere, all kinds of information. A lot of things about watching out for the heat. Take a hike, do it right. 200 hikers a year rescued in Phoenix parks. That's actually not too bad. I'm surprised the number's that low. Awesome view though. Of course, you can just drive up here and see this. That's the Chinese wall. Probably nowhere near as impressive as the one in Glacier, but pretty dang cool all the same. Like stuff like this, these sort of ridge rocks or veins or whatever. Nice. Past that parking lot, it's on a trailhead going this way, like west. Nobody. We saw one dude coming into the parking lot, a family getting out, getting ready to hike. That was it. Once we got off that Pima Canyon trail, the highway trail, it's been pretty quiet out here. It's Saturday, and this is definitely, I mean, we are super lucky to have had a day this cool at the end of May, which is why I'm out here even though I shouldn't be. So I definitely am nowhere near in trail shape right now. Or like Netflix bed, maybe some ice cream. Ooh, definitely a root beer float and chill. A kind of parallel road on this segment, but I think we get the better view. Aha, suckers! All way down there. Connectivity. Isn't it beautiful? Alright. We're about a little over 6.5 miles in. And look at there. We were just taking a sit behind a rock a minute ago because there's actually shade there. No service. But it was on the other side, facing away from these towers. It's funny. But, oh my goodness, this breeze. Yeah, well, now it's just kind of windy. But the same breeze that just crazy making down the valley. You see how much dust is kicking up down there. It's a game changer up here. Without it, this would be a lot more impactful, especially since it's a fairly nice cool breeze. Not too shabby. And we were up at over 2,400 feet. At this point, we've already climbed over 1,200 feet to get up here. So that helps with temperature a little bit. Oh, all in all, glad to be out here doing this up today, because tomorrow it's supposed to be a little bit warmer. No breeze. And we're here. The city of Phoenix. What is this? Oh, hey, it's a trail register. Cool. Wow. A good view of the valley between the two hills that parallel each other through this park. It is a very popular road. We're mostly following it. It's a little higher, maybe a little more wiggly. You can see the trail over there. Looks like we go up over that mountain over there, it looks like. And at some point later, we'll actually cross across that valley to the other side, down towards the west end, to get out of the car, park, and back to Crawler's car. Nice views. Oh my goodness. Feeling a little bit better. Got some miles. Got some gummy bears in me. Gummy bears make everything better. More ruins. Pretty cool. There's a bunch of them in this park. We've seen about 4 so far? Yeah. A mess of them. Someone had a great 360-degree view. Nobody was sneaking up on that guy. This is cool. Trail walks you right past the ruins with their fancy stacked steps. Nice. Wow. This is really nice. What? Oh, hell yeah. I'd be a fire lookout up here. Goodness. And great views. Minimal graffiti because it takes work to get here. Nice views. This is awesome. They got little built-in shelves for you to place your items. Little hidey hole for the rodents that'll come out and eat your food. Look at that. Woo, fancy. Fancy, fancy. Right on. Well, we're in the middle of another little climb. Looks like we're going up there. And then I think we'll be going downhill again. Well, this is cool. We have ourselves a sort of catwalk situation here. Ooh. Too bad. There's across the valley there. Those are the Astoria Mountains. The Sierra Estrella. Nice. Been through those. You see a couple of the Pokey Mountains that I remember from when we walked through that park. I like stuff like this. These top of the ridge walks just make you feel like you're on top of the world. I love it. Love, love, love it. And this is nice. At least we get a little bit of shade courtesy of the mountain. Yay. In between that and the breeze, this becomes incredibly tolerable and incredible views. It's just beautiful out here. This is a really nice trail. I really like this trail. I especially like the giant sort of boulder formations on the east end, but I didn't have much video there, mainly because I was trying not to throw up. But I feel a little bit better. Although really all I can eat right now is gummy bears, which probably ain't good. I'm feeling like my feet keep cramping up, which means more likely than not, I'm low on minerals. And you're out here in the desert and the wind's going, you're still sweating. You just can't tell until, you start getting hyponatremic or dehydrated. And I've been drinking pretty steadily this whole time. I'm actually kind of concerned about running out of water. Brought 3 for this, which should typically be sufficient, but it is warm and it is windy. Wind dehydrates too. Beautiful out here though. I am not sorry I came. Alright, look at this. Across the hill, you can see, well actually that's the 202 down there also. It's a loop because it goes there. So at some point we come down off this and then go across, because we actually come out those hills over there, I'm pretty sure. I think that there's that lookout. I think it's called One's Lookout. You can take a road to get to it though. So that's the little spur off the trail around Maricopa Peak. And but you can drive right up to it. So frankly, since we've already been down, and I'm still kind of keeping my shit together here. At this point, I'm disinclined to take a mile round trip spur to see an overlook that's at an elevation almost, about 1,000 feet lower than we've been over on this side. I mean, we've been mostly going up, but now it looks like we're trending down. We're just running out of mountain here. But we'll see how it goes. But I'm stoked. I don't know how far we've got at this point, before I turn this on, but alright, maybe 10, 11 miles, something like that. So somewhere in here, in between this and that loop, another 5.5 miles to go, something like that. We'll see when I stat it out at the end. Once again, some giant crystal veins. This one's not nearly as big as that one. What? Oh my goodness, goes all the way down the hill. Ah, pretty, pretty. There's all these giant cave pits on the side of the trail. Guess that's where they throw the ones that don't make it. There's the casino. So, yay. Can't be too terribly far. Although we are unfortunately walking away from it right now, which is lame. But, oh well. I mean, last time we were seeing that casino, we could see that thing for like miles and miles. And it was like, it just kept getting further and further away. Like some kind of crazy mirage. Very neon mirage. And I'm gonna cross this valley here and then basically cut down back out towards that 202 on the other side in the shadow of these mountains here. Oh, this is some bullshit. Like, we just came down out of those hills and the casino is that way, but this trail keeps, basically we're just like walking back towards Pima Canyon the wrong way. What the hell? I mean, it's a flat, wide open canyon. It's all park. Why is it having us go in the opposite direction? Super annoying, especially since there's nothing down here. You know what I mean? It's just like all out, open, exposed space. Oh, look, there's a Armada up there. Might have to take advantage of that. We have only had a burrito and some gummy bears today. And we've gone like 13 miles now. I'm starting to get a little hungry. Oh, I guess we're not going to that Armada after all. We're gonna make another right angle turn. Lame. Yeah, maybe it's so that these share track to the road. I don't know, man, I don't know. But seriously, seems like if the point is to get out there, making people go a good half mile in the opposite direction. What is this, the PCT? So we're approaching here the spur to go. So if we were to go forward on the Maricopa Trail, it's like a half mile out and back spur up to a lookout point that you can drive to on that road. So since it's getting to be the end of the day and I need to get off this trail and be done with this for today, I should not have come out here. I'm not ready to do this. And, you know, I'm slow today. So none of this has been great. It's been beautiful though. I mean, we definitely got lucky with the weather. But yeah, I am not inclined to basically walk up the side of a road where any mouth breather with a vehicle can go see the same thing. I can. We'll just drive up there ourselves sometime. So from here, I believe it's about pretty much a 1 mile straight shot back to the car. Not a moment too soon. Holy moly. My feet are just like seizing in my shoes. I don't have any nutrition in me. This is not an ideal way to hike. But the weather was absolutely ideal considering the fact that today is May 22nd. And we definitely lucked out. I had no dream or inkling we would ever score this well. So I had to come out and take advantage of it because 16 and a half miles or whatever this turns out to be out in this would definitely just suck the life right out of both of us if it was much hotter, much less breezy, because the UV was certainly kicking. Oh, yay! I see the element, the car. Oh my God. I am so happy to be getting done. And it's still early enough that we can go collect the van and just drive back to Whitman. I had been thinking to maybe like stay down in town this evening, but it's expensive and I'm finally hungry, so I'm excited to hopefully get to eat something. Like I cooked Nightcrawler's family big ass dinner last night and I couldn't eat it. So hopefully there's some left because I would really like to get down on it now. And that's another expense that I don't really care to outlay this evening. This trail has already cost way too much time, way too much money. Holy shit. We're at the end of South Mountain Preserve. Tomorrow we have just a little canal cruise, about 8 miles, something like that. And we will be done. 2 months to the day we fucking started this thing. Oh my God. That is some bullshit, man. But whatever. We'll be done. I'll have closure. We can move on with our damn lives. Someplace cooler. Hooray! We still have a vehicle here. 16.08 miles with a gain of almost 1,800 feet. Oh my God. So happy to be done. Yay! And now to go collect the van and try and get back to Whitman before it's dark because I'm scared of driving in the dark. I don't like it. Guess what day it is, bitches? This is the last day. Holy shit. Day 20. Thank God. We are 8.5 miles away from done with this shit show of a trail. I cannot wait. I don't think I've felt this relieved. Well, I'll feel a lot more relieved in about 3 hours. I think we got like 8.5 miles to go to get back to Sprinkler World, which is where we got off. Who knows, like a month and a half ago, who knows. But anyway, today is mainly just going to be walking along Guadalupe Road and then along the Western Canal back to the van. So, sun's out. Brawley's out. Let's do this. Look at that. Yeah. So pretty. Well, I think we're doing the only bit of elevation gain or loss that'll be happening today. Whee! Oh my goodness, I'm so glad we're going this way. Like, I don't know if I would have been able to make it up this hill. Some cool murals on the side of the Guadalupe Market. Would have looked much better if that asshole hadn't parked there all in the way. Thanks, jerk. Oh, there's another one over there. Neat. I like this. They have us, you know, as much off the road as possible. We are walking on Guadalupe Road. Guadalupe. But hey, we get nice decomposed granite walkway, much easier on the joints. I love the street art. Love it. Well, the DG walkway was nice while it lasted. Now we're in Tempe. I didn't know how to pronounce it until I spent some time here. I thought it was Tempe, but it's Tempe. See you too. Back on the canals with the giant fish. Holy smokes. Things eat your leg off if you put your feet in there. Big boys. Ooh, baby ducks. I want to see baby ducks. We're gonna get to them before the recumbent bicyclist scares them all off. Look at it, it's a little army of baby floofness. Wah. Hello, little babies. Ooh, they're not so babies anymore. Still with mom though. Oh, look at that fish is like twice the size of that baby duck. Zoinks. That's funny. This part of the canal trail has trash pickup sponsors like on the freeway. Of course, this trail is kind of like a freeway right here, so frankly that checks out. Passing over the 101 loop. We're more than halfway there. We've been out less than 2 hours. Those easy peasy last miles. Well, I shouldn't say that until we're actually done. You can probably like walk out into the street and get hit by a car right now. Oh, but this is a carriage lane park over here, I believe. Across this road and have a little stick because we haven't sat yet. Well, all right. We got less than 3 miles to go. There was a little bit of shade here at Carriage Lane Park. Pretty much the only shade we've seen since we left. Where there was a place to sit, we sat under a tree. So, sat for a minute, took a break. And we should be less than an hour from the end of this. Back to the van. 3 miles to freedom. What? At Mongolian BBQ. This water in this part of the canal is so shallow. The whole ladder is almost exposed. Really big fish in there. Bottom feeders. They have to be bottom feeders because they try to go anywhere off the bottom. They're going to be out in the sun, getting burned. Well, that escalated quickly. We crossed one road, and that's it. No more water for you. No more fish, no more turtles. Never did see that otter. No more cooling effect from the water. It's warm out here. We need that breeze back. Oh my God. You guys, this anticlimactic ending. Oh, look. This pretty much sums up this trail. This is a perfect metaphor for it. Yeah. We're ending this trail. That's on Arizona Avenue at the Chandler border. And this concludes the loop. Still have a van. What? My God. I have never been so happy to be done with a trail in my entire life. Oh my God. It was just like the trail that wouldn't die. Never got into a rhythm, never got into a jam. Logistical nightmare. Oh my God. I had a little bit of something for everybody. And now we done. So, hey, now that you finished the Maricopa Trail, what are you gonna do with your life?
I'm gonna eat some Mongolian barbecue.
Oh, hell yeah, we are. We're gonna eat the hell out of some Mongolian barbecue. All right, we'll do stats and a wrap up when I got a beer. Bye.